still do.
I just changed the name.
Yeah,
My boss bought it for me as a welcome to the team.
That's awesome.
And I'm like, hey.
So, what are we talking about?
What went through your mind when you read the premiere episode?
Oh, I was dying to read it. I was so excited. It's awesome. Some of my favorite episodes from season 2 are the Earth 2 episodes where everything is so different, and it was so exciting to know that we were going to get to do that again and switch things up.
Were you aware of Flashpoint?
I'd heard of it. I read it. I read the comic when I first signed on to the show. But the difference between 2 years ago and now, and what I know and what I understand is very different. Hopefully, I understand a little bit more. I'm not optimistic though.
What kind of changes can we expect to see now that she is a different person?
Oh man, I'm trying to give you guys as much as I can without getting in trouble. It's very exciting because everything is so different, and all the relationships and things that we've come to know maybe don't exist anymore. So, which is a little bit sad, but also as actors really fun because we get to switch it up and be different.
Is there anyone you've gotten a few more scenes with, maybe that you don't get to play off of as much?
Not specifically. I'm always down for more ladies. Like, there's not enough ladies on the show. There's not enough ladies, not enough girl time. So I'd like to see more of that.
How did you like last season being taken to Earth 2 and getting that Frost getting to play that completely different character from Caitlin? What was that like?
Best. I mean, that's why this is a dream job, is because it's not like, I've signed up just to play Caitlin Snow every day for the rest of my life. I'm on a show that's a superhero show where things are different and it's awesome. It's so cool. It was so much fun. I mean, I'm such a girly girl. Like, creating that whole look was so fun for me, and it was an awesome experience. And, I'm so inspired by my other castmates. Like, they all did an unbelievable job with their new characters.
Did you get to have a role in creating the look?
Totally. Oh, gosh, yeah. Yeah, we've been sort of collaborating on that look for a while.
How's Caitlin's love life? I mean,
when I first heard that they were flashpointing, I was like, guys, Caitlin and Ronnie can be happily married now. Thank goodness. I think it's probably time for Caitlin to take a little break from the boys, focus on herself, heal her heart, and then move forward.
The relationship with Cisco is one of the most fun seasons.
I would like to see more of it.
We're not going to see as much of now? Because is it going to change? How much is that going to change because of fall?
It will change. I think it's been different season to season. I feel like in season 1 you got to see more Caitlin and Cisco, and then in season 2 Harry and Cisco kind of stole center stage. So I think it would be nice to see more Caitlin and Cisco in season 3.
How much have you been told about the character at this point?
Not a lot. Oh, I keep asking. I feel like they don't trust us, which probably is a wise decision. So I don't know much. I know what I asked. Like, where's Caitlin's mom? I want to know more about her.
Speaking of that, I've heard there's going to be more backstory or flashbacks and kind of more depth into Caitlin's
Did the Helbings tell you that?
No, but I read it online.
Well, maybe they
internet.
said. Oh,
so,
good.
Do you know anything about that? About her mom?
I have been excited. I felt like it was such a tease at the end of season 2 to talk a little bit about Caitlin's mom, and then not really give us that much information. And we know a lot about the Wests. Obviously, we know a little bit about the Ramones, but I'd like to learn some about.
Do you have a dream actress you would like to play her mom?
Dream actress? I don't know. I hadn't even really thought about that. Any suggestions? I'm open to suggestions.
Can you take us through the process you went through to build out your persona of Killer Frost and what you did to kind of make that happen?
When I signed on to the show, which this was like 2.5 years ago, I knew Killer Frost was a possibility. So I'd obviously looked her up and sort of done a little bit of research. And then, as we've done with most things on the show, we kind of do our own spin on it. So we started trying things. I wanted her hair to be white, and we tried on this white pixie wig. I've got a photo of it somewhere that I need to find, actually. And it looked good, but not great. So we're like, well, we should just add a little more hair and I just kept, well, what about more? What about more hair? And just kept going and going and going until you saw the wig that it ended up being. So that was how it started, and with the makeup, we did a couple makeup tests and somebody was like, oh, they should white out her lips. But if you white out my lips, like, then I don't have a face. Like, it doesn't look great. So it was like, well, what about blue lips? So then we did blue lips. And same thing with the wardrobe. There was one wardrobe option that was like a jumpsuit, like a onesie, like super, it would have been really hard to go to the bathroom with that. And Kate worked on it for a little bit and was like, oh, this isn't right, I'm going to switch it up. So, it was a work in progress. We had some time to do it, which was nice.
Do you know if we're going to be seeing any more filler in the future?
I would love to. I've not been shy about how much fun I had playing her, and I feel like we only got to scratch the surface of her ability. So,
Caitlin's usually in the lab, but last season with the whole thing taking her to, it was kind of just, she kind of got in on the adventure. What was it like filming that? Did you enjoy that? Would you kind of like to go out in the field, maybe not get kidnapped, but
it is fun. It's so cool. I always say I want to get out and duke it out with the boys. They do such cool stuff. Our stunt crew is unbelievable. So I'm jealous. I would love to get out there.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. Bye.